What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm using Overheat Chandulure in the Ultra League Holiday Cup. As a safe swap, I have Giratina, and as the closer, I've got the Hisuian Avalugg that came out recently. Please like and subscribe. I really need the support, guys. And let's get right into the matches. In the first match, we got my Chandulure into an enemy Obstagoon. I am going to stay in this lead, let him throw off the Night Slash or Obstruct, and then fire off the Overheat to potentially get him into the red and farm him down with an Incinerate. He goes for an Obstruct, raising his defense, so this Overheat won't get him that low, maybe a little, yep, just in the red there. I'm going to throw one Incinerate, switch to my Giratina, and farm all the way down. I'm going to let this Night Slash go through. Nope, another Obstruct. It debuffs my defense, and he sends in Wall Rain. I go for the Ancient Power. This will do super effective damage if it gets no shielded, and it does. I try and go for another Ancient Power. What I do here is let it go. This should get me low into the red, and maybe he could farm down. I'm only able to reach the Dragon Claw. Maybe if I shielded, I could have reached the Ancient Power. And this goes shielded. Maybe him thinking it was an Ancient Power, not knowing Giratina's counts. I bring in Hisuian Avalugg, and I think this is only Icicle Spear, and even if it was an Earthquake, I would live it. Icicle Spear bait, I farm up. I think I'm counting here. This is the only Pokemon I know how to count their moves. I go for the Rock Slide. It gets the final shield, and I'm going to shield this, maybe an Earthquake. I get baited with an Icicle Spear, but I should be able to outpace. I do, but I overfarm a little bit, maybe not knowing his counts. So I shield it. I correctly shield the Earthquake so I can overfarm here. I go up to 100 energy and throw the Rock Slide. This sadly will only do neutral because of the Mamoswine's ground typing, so I switch to my Chandulure. I get one Incinerate off, which does super effective damage. Even resisted to Avalanche almost kills my Chandulure. That's how glassy it is. I'm farming up. I don't know Mamoswine counts, so I throw the Rock Slide now. And then I'll have enough energy to go to another Rock Slide and KO the Wall Rain. Or I overfarm here for some reason. But this can only be an Icicle Spear because of the amount of energy. Oh, I did not see that. He has Obstagoon as well. So I farm up to almost 100 energy. One more fast move. Let's see if I can survive a counter. I survive one counter. I get to the Rock Slide, and I kill the Obstagoon. GG, well played by my opponent. Hopping to the next match, leading another Obstagoon and Chandulure lead. I'm going to do the exact same thing I did last time. Go straight for the Overheat. No overfarming. Let his first move go off because he's always going to outpace me. And he throws the Obstruct, raising his defense again. And I go for the Overheat. We saw what happened last time. It gets him really low. It does. I throw one Incinerate, switch to my Giratina, and try farming all the way down. But I think this is a Night Slash. Yes, it is a Night Slash. So my defense is not debuffed, but I took more damage. I farm all the way down. And he sends in Charizard, Dragon Breath Charizard. I go for the Ancient Power. This won't kill, even though he's Fire and Flying type, but it will get him really low, as you see. And I get the defense and attack boost. I want to farm this down, keeping Giratina alive. And they send in, what's it called? Sceptile. So this is looking really good for me since I still have that Fire type in the back, and two of his moves are resisted. He still has Dragon Claw. This Dragon Claw should get me a little bit deep into the red. Like deepish into the red, and it does. I go for another Dragon Claw, but it gets it's a CMP tie, so he barely gets that farm. I go with Chandulure. 3 Incinerates will kill here. All I have to do is shield this, Incinerate one more time, and that's a GG. Well played by my opponent. Hopping into the next match, leading Chandulure into Togekiss. This is, even though his fast moves are resisted, I'm still really glassy, so I'm going to switch into Avalugg and bait out the Obstagoon. I will be able to reach the Rock Slide. This won't be doing that much damage. I think he'll still be in the green. He is. A few more fast moves will get him in the yellow. And he tries to farm all the way down, but that allows me to reach another rock slide, which will get him deep into the red. And he knows that, so he shields it. I switch into my Giratina, thinking maybe I could farm down here, but he has a lot of energy, so he fires off the Night Slash. That does super effective damage. I think I'm committing to the farm down. I can't remember, but he goes for a Hyper Beam, wasting all his energy. So now I know I can farm down, and I'm able to. He brings back in the Togekiss. Nope, he goes into Golem. I fire Dragon Claws after Dragon Claws after Dragon Claws. I got a lot of energy after farming down that Obstagoon. I go for another Dragon Claw. This should get him into the yellow, I think. It does. He gets really low. I fire off another Dragon Claw. This won't kill. Yes, it doesn't get shielded. I shield it, though, and farm this thing down. Full Sense of Stone Edge. He shouldn't have any more energy since I was too busy spamming out all those. What's it called? Dragon Claws. He sends in Togekiss. I send in Chandulure. I have another shield. His charms are resisted, but I don't know if I can outpace him here. I make sure he doesn't get a charm through, and I get the notification that my battery is low. But I'm still able to fire off an excellent move, and I reach another Flame Charge, and this should KO. Barely tapping any of the bubbles. Still one more fast move until he's dead, and that is a good game. Well played by my opponent. On to the next match, leading another Obstagoon lead. Same game plan for every single Obstagoon. I'm going to straight away throw the Overheat, hopefully catching them by surprise. That's the point of the Overheat on Chandulure. He fires the Night Slashes, gets me into yellow. I'm firing off the Overheat, and it gets no shielded. I can throw one Incinerate and it's dead. He brings in a Charizard, an Air Slash Charizard. I switch into Hisuian Avalugg, and I fire the Rock Slide. This should get shielded, because it will knock out. Even if at full HP, Rock Slide will knock out Charizard. I don't know the Air Slash counts, so I no shield this, and he goes Dragon Claw. I'm assuming this is another Dragon Claw, but it turns out my enemy, the Charizard, isn't even using Blast Burn, but Overheat. And the Jaeger himself notification. Cool. I could probably farm this down. I think that's what I'm going to do here. Yes, I farm down, leaving with a lot of energy. And he has a Wall Rain. This looks winnable. I fire off the Agent Power. I should have 2 Agent Powers here. First Agent Power gets no shielded. I try catching. I think that was a catch. I don't know what that was on my Chandulure. Chandulure gets farmed down, giving him extra energy. But I still have 2 shields here, so it's looking good. I used my first shield, but I think he has another charged move. Maybe I was counting right, and I did correctly switch, but he just didn't fire the charge move straight away. He has another Icicle Spear, and I think I'll outpace him here to the Ancient Power, and this will KO. GG, well played my opponent. Honestly, I was really surprised with how Chandulure performed. Even though I wouldn't recommend this in this cup, it was still pretty fun to use. And that's it for the video. I know that Ultra League Holiday Cup isn't out, but I posted this late on accident. Please subscribe to the channel. I really need the support. My family lives in a cardboard box in an alleyway. Thank you for watching.